Next up, we have another funny fuck.
Another funny fuck.
Will Pack.
Will
Give
Pack,
it
give it up!
Man, hey. Oh, there it is. Thank you, guys. How's it going, guys? Yeah, so I'm Asian if you can't tell by my aura. Are there any Asians in here? Make some noise, guys. Oh my god, there's so many of us. Holy shit. Makes me nervous, man. I like to be the only one. Too many of us get together, I'm just like, did my grandpa die? Why are we all here? Why did we gather? I'm glad you like that. My dead grandpa jokes are hitting with you. Yeah. I'm also an English major, so I read a lot of books, but I also watch a lot of garbage on the internet. And just nothing in between. So all my friends are like, hey, Will, have you seen Endgame? And I'm like, have you read George Eliot's Middlemarch? And or seen these TikTok videos? You know, just two opposite ends of cultural consumption. Makes dating very difficult because my girlfriend's like, hey, I want to go out and watch the new Star Wars movie. I'm like, I want to stay inside and watch the racist wife swap episode. Yeah. YouTube recommended it to me. YouTube was like, he's going to like this. And they were right. I loved it. Yeah. Are you guys excited for the sex robot technology? Sir, are you excited for the sex robot technology? You bet you are. Yeah. That's great. You can finally get rid of that fleshlight taped to a Roomba that you have under your bed. I'm excited for AI. Are you also excited for AI, sir? You bet you are. Fuck yeah. Yeah, you're like, I can finally have sex robots that also feel shame. That would be amazing. I'm sorry for picking on you. I just saw you, and I was like, I feel like I could hurt his feelings. I see you wore a Tasty Bites shirt. You let a company decide what you were gonna wear today. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm glad you like the sex robot material. That's very good. Yeah, I measured my penis in high school. Did you guys do that? Anyone do that? Yeah, yeah. Mine was average. Give it up for me, guys. Give it up for me. That's not enough to fight the stereotype, you know? Like I need more. Like I wish I had one of those fight racism penises. That would be ideal. Like people just be talking about how Asians have small dicks, and I could be like, whoom, cling. The cling is the sound of the plates and the forks hitting the table, just so you know. I could be like, whoom, cling. So you were saying? But instead, I'm just like, let me get the 6-inch ruler, then I'll show you, okay? Yeah, love the 6-inch ruler, guys. It's for when you want to measure your dick, but you're not confident. That's what it's for. You're like, it's somewhere below 6 inches. It's definitely not above. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm a kid of immigrants. Any kids of immigrants in here? Yo, sometimes I ask that, and we're very shy people, aren't we? We like to keep a low profile. We're just like, don't interrupt my assimilation, please. Yeah. I'm a kid of immigrants, and when you're a kid of immigrants, there are certain things that you gotta do because your parents were too busy trying to figure out American society. Too busy trying to translate Hot Pocket instructions into Korean to teach you about bullies, you know? That's what happened to me. I got bullied for being fat and Asian. And there's no chapter in the English as a second language textbook that teaches you how to call Ben Jones a cunt, you know? They don't teach you that. So I go to my mom, I say, Mom, I'm dealing with these bullies, can you help me? And she'd try her best. But she was never helpful. She'd be like, okay, tomorrow you will go up to those bullies and you will say, hey! is your mouth, asshole? It's a thinker. It takes some thinking. I was thinking about it. I was like, that's actually quite literary, Mom, you know? Like, there's almost something Shakespearean about it, you know? Like, hark is your mouth, asshole, for it doth speweth the shite into the porches of mine ears. Love my mom, very literary person. But she's no help with bullies, so I go to my dad. I say, Dad, I'm dealing with these bullies. Can you help me? And he's equally as useless, okay? He's like, okay, tomorrow you will go up to those bullies and you will say, hey, stop it. Cut it out. I roast him for that shit. I'm like, Dad, you learned to diss people from the English language textbook that you got when you came here. Asians in the room, you know what I'm talking about, okay? It's a book that teaches you English if you want to sound like a fucking robot. With such great phrases like, do you know where the library is? Can you help me find 5 apples? Like that. Man, fuck you guys. That was my bedtime story, okay? Like, you guys got to read Harry Potter and the Giving Tree, you know? Like you guys got to feel real feelings. I was just in a bed with my dad, and he was like, my name is Ben, you know? Like, oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, man. Do we have time for one more story? Or okay, sure. Let's see. Oh, this might alienate most of you. Yeah, but I really miss sexually developing, you know? Because it's like, this is it. This is the final form. And the final form gets diarrhea when it's in the sun for too long, you know? But when you're sexually developing, I feel like the whole thing is this fun adventure, you know? Like, I remember my childhood sexuality. I remember being a sexual being as a kid, and it was weird, okay? It's always going to be weird, because as a kid, you're never taught by society what's attractive and what's unattractive quite yet. And so you're just supposed to, like, come up with attraction out of nowhere, out of nothing, okay? Personally, I got my first erection from the episode of Caillou, okay? Caillou. It was really a show about nothing. It was really the Seinfeld of children's television, wasn't it? And it wasn't the episode itself. It was at the end of each episode, they would have this live action section. And this one was about eating right and eating healthy. So with all these people dressed up as different foods dancing around. And that image just set something off in me, okay? So from that moment up until like 6th grade, I was very attracted to people dressed up as food, okay? I see the concern on most of you guys' faces. Like I would use our family computer and type in food costumes, you know, like people dressed up as food, you know? I didn't know how to masturbate either, so what I did is I took like a blanket and I kind of laid it on the ground and then I straddled it. And then I lifted both ends as high as I could, like that. No one teaches you that, okay? Like, you gotta figure it out on your own. And then as I got older, it just went away, okay? I just stopped being attracted to people dressed up as cake. And so I was like 15 and I was watching, I wasn't watching normal porn, but you get the idea. I was watching porn and I was like, thank God that food costume shit went away. Thank God it didn't persist up until, you guys are like, he totally still has that. And fuck you guys, I don't, okay? I can't prove it, but it's gone. Yeah. All right, you guys have been great. I'm gonna get out of here. I've been Will Peck. Thank you very much.